no sé.
Welcome to Shatterscar. Or, welcome to Shark's Teeth, anyway. Damn.
Aparentemente le fue bien.
Actually talk to someone like me.
Bueno, falta ver cuánto baja.
Oh, well, I hope I'm not imposing on you. Listen, I've got to take some supplies to that tower up the road. They're for Kotoa and Hayako. Have you heard of them?
Too well Mala
Pero
against
sí.
all those dream thralls. Gods.
Aparentemente
They've probably
tenemos
killed
el
more
primer
dream thralls than
contendiente.
the rest of us combined. Well, they said, why shoot one when you could take out a dozen instead?
Para el Game of the Year de este año.
They learned from the best in the Deadfire. We're lucky they're on our side. These supplies will go a long way if I can ever get them up there. This is my third trip today, and whew, it's a lot of stairs. You do that? You're a lifesaver. Keep going through the teeth. The tower is just over the ridge. You can't miss it.
Look alive, Ayako. The wind's blown us more Adiran company.
Stop! Take one more step and mark my words, I'll cut you down.
No puedo porque me ponen
We were told
copyright,
to
güey.
bring supplies, but clearly you have something different in mind.
And
Güey,
I'll
los libros
warn you,
tienen copyright.
Ayako doesn't miss. Go on then. Identify yourself, Adiran.
No puedes leer libros aquí, por lo menos aquí con el patrón, güey. No puedes leer libros, güey.
Who sent you?
Mawapo. Oh,
Bueno, de poder se
gods.
puede, güey.
He must think he's helping us. That fool. I told him to stay home. This is our fight, not his.
Well, he did just deliver the Adiran envoy straight to us. Maybe he's worth his salt.
Looks like Mawapo wasn't giving us all the details.
Adir is the real scourge in the living lands. They want this tower to control the route to Thirdborn. We've watched your people sink their claws into Eagle's Reach. They'll take this route with guile if they can't take it by the sword.
Kotoa, enough. Let's kill him and be done with it. That should send a message all the way to Paradise.
Trampas.
You what? Those took ages to set up. Now I've got to do it all again?
I'll help you. But first, we need to get rid of this loose end. If you don't kill him, I will.
We'll give you one last chance. Leave or die. We'll only warn you once.
Cuestión de tiempo que se te haya haciendo daño inocentes con esas trampas.
Oh, and you know about defending territory, do you? Don't you dare use that young man to make a point.
He's trying to sympathize with us. When Andra sends a boon, it's best not to question it.
I don't like any of this, but fine. One chance. Do I make myself clear?
We'll clear out of this tower, but one whiff of Adiran's stink, and we'll be back. And don't think this means we trust you.
Creo a lo mejor.
We'll remove the traps, for now. Call it a gesture of good faith.
We should get started, Moakua. And you, Envoy, watch your step.
Oh, let me guess. My Nikai sent you. That kid's been muttering about sending some new hero by.
Parece una
Damn child won't
persona.
stop hovering over me. They keep trying to send so-called heroes over to cheer me up. But there's not much point these days. Back when Thirdborn was no more than a husk on the cliffside, we had real heroes. I've slain 1,000 Zorips, wrestled rock beetles, even slew the Leviathan. And a fair wind, too. What a legend it is. I had but a few harpoons and a single boat that morning. It had taken days to track the creature. My food and water were running out. When I found it, the beast heaved itself up from the water and crashed down onto me. And there, I thrust a harpoon deep into its belly and killed it. Oh,
Es una choro.
to tow its body back on the flotsam of my boat.
Seems reasonable. Except for the part with the harpoons and the Leviathan dying.
Well, those days are long past. I'm a sick old man now. Not much I can do in Thirdborn anymore. Still, maybe Chico was onto something when they sent you. You're the one who cleared the dream thralls at the gates, aren't you? Ah, good to know someone is looking out for Thirdborn at least. I tell you what. This old man would like to ask a boon of you. One hero to another. I promise it'll be worth your while. I want to see my heart one last time. Will you get it for me? Oh, good, good. A Leviathan heart is a rare thing. When left out in the air, it becomes as hard as Adra, and 100 times as valuable. And I had the only one in the living lands. I couldn't just leave it on my kitchen table now, could I? No, I kept it safe, hidden up in the godless ruin along the coast. But now, I'm dying. I can feel it in my bones. I don't have long, and I'd like to see my treasure one more time. Get it for me, and I'll see you get a reward. Beyond that, well, I left that old ruin with a few tricks for would-be thieves. Step carefully.
Regular traps I can handle. It's the ones that glow and hum that I can't deal with.
Good luck, godlike.
Vámonos.
Thank Aethys. I thought you'd never come out of there. I've been waiting for ages. Uncle Capo taught me a thing or two about how to survive. It's why he's always so... No, I can't get distracted. This is too important. Listen to me. I came to find you as soon as I heard what my uncle asked you to do. I just wanted you to meet him, not go on one of his stupid escapades. What do you think? You have to put the heart back. Or take it away. Whatever you do, don't give it to him. No, it's not. Apparently, if you grind a fossilized Leviathan heart and mix it with wine, it becomes a poison. I found his notes on it. I think that's what he wants it for.
Oh.
I know he hasn't been himself lately, but I never thought he'd want to do something like this. He won't play Azatoa with me. He won't go out on walks with me anymore. He kept saying he didn't want to go out without being himself. I thought he meant leaving the house. You've got to put a stop to it. Any way you know how.
The wolf eats the hemlock. What suffering could be so great?
Si está enfermo. Se lo prometí.
It couldn't be. It wouldn't be. He's not soulless or mindless. Not like those people at the gates. He's still himself. Whatever it is, it can't be worth dying for.
Siempre
If
como
I
mis
can't change your
promesas.
mind, then I'm going to get the Tiranui. Maybe he can stop my uncle. I'll be there as soon as I can. I will.
Te tendré.
I'll see you soon.
Hey there, brother. Here for a dip? Or we can get right to business. Because a glint in your eye says you're here for a reason.
Es normal que se fije en el brillo de mis ojos.
No shit. Is it a special occasion? Should I wear my nice shorts?
Strictly a casual affair, though a touch of cologne wouldn't hurt.
It's been a long time coming. You talked to the others yet?
Hablamos
You might want to
con...
prepare yourself for some bad news.
That's so? How's he doing these days?
Ha estado
He
mejor.
didn't catch the scourge, did he?
No, but everyone else did. Koa seemed just fine.
Thank the gods for small mercies. Poor Koa. I guess our drinks will be pretty somber then, huh?
No
He
me
needs
con tus
wrong,
compañeros.
They were tight, like twine.
Ya no encontré...
Doubt you'll be making it back with her either. She's convinced the captain's trying to kill her. I can't say I understand why. Our last deal went south, but that wasn't anybody's fault. Sometimes things fall off the back of a boat. Doesn't mean somebody pushed.
I sense a story. Seafaring, drama, sabotage, revenge. We have to learn more.
Shit happens at sea, you know? Anyway, it'll be good to see the others again. Even if it ends up being the last time. Well, you know how it is. Captain says one thing, maybe we say another. Maybe we had a deal go sideways. Maybe it was politics. Maybe the deal was also kind of politics. See, old Captain likes an empire. Loves all the pomp and circumstance. Wronga, though. Nothing gets her madder than people thinking anyone could be born to wear a crown.
Many are born to wear a crown, but few have earned the privilege, and none of them deserve it.
Nos vemos en
I wouldn't be
Terciogénico.
caught dead anywhere else.
How did you even find this place?
El capitán nos está
Well, I don't-
buscando.
Go on then. Try to kill
Ay,
me.
le piqué si
I know
quiere.
that's why you're here.
Si quisiera matar ya estarías
Very
muerta.
comforting. Thank you.
Sabes que el capitán
I
quiere
knew that old
verte.
drunk would come looking around eventually. He's been trying to kill me for years. The man's obsessed.
Debe estar el resto de la tripulación tomando un trago.
That's funny. Now tell me what he really said. What did
Eso,
Toa and
básicamente.
Koa say to that?
Ya está en camino.
Naturally. Koa never saw a boot he wasn't keen to lick. And Koa? He's gotta be out of his mind. Well, my answer's the same either way. No. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. And shit, maybe he really is lonely. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse of his in Thirdborn plotting our demise. So no, I won't share a drink with him, and you can tell him I said so.
Estás cometiendo un error.
I surely hope so. So long, Envoy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Este va con sus hongos acá alucinógenos. Si quieres hablar de precios, encontré más sustancias ilícitas.
Wait, I recognize this packaging. Did you get these from Aiko?
If I were you, I'd have had a serious talk with my brother about boundaries.
How did you get these?
Se la compré a tu gemelo.
My brother gave these to you? And he's... Gods, poor Aiko. I can't believe he's dead.
Lamento que yo lo estaba pensando. ¿Tienes mi pago?
I
Págame.
just found out my brother is dead, and you're asking about your money? I wish I
Eh?
could be mad, but honestly, I respect the audacity. We saw some dream thralls outside of town and realized that they had mushrooms on their faces. We've previously dabbled in such things, so we thought that maybe something good could come of this affliction.
That was your first and second mistake.
And in these trying times, don't we all deserve a bit of reasonably priced happiness?
A un precio razonable y una estancias no probable.
Exactly. Why can't the mushrooms from their dead comrades be that something?
Dull the mind, consume the flesh. Why does the vulture feed?
As a humble merchant, I was a little more reticent to go out and acquire base materials. Aiko was more suited to the rough and tumble aspects than me anyway. Of course, once those materials were acquired, Aiko wrongly decided I hadn't done enough to deserve a share in the profits. He thinks he did all the hard work and I did nothing, so I shouldn't get a cut. But come on, we're family. We were family. How did my brother die?
Uy, de un pasón.
Oh, Aiko. My poor twin and his complete disregard for his own personal health. Thank you for your help, I guess. I've got to go plan funeral rites for Aiko. Please go away. Oh, and, take this. It's the least I could do.
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do. Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing. Any real soldier would know the worst crime against his brothers in arms is desertion. He should have stayed with them to the end. I'll make sure these badges are given to the surviving families.
If you're looking for the captain and his crew, they're upstairs.
Okay.
Mind taking these drinks up when you go?
Okay. No, güey, los van a envenenar. No, güey.
One moment.
No, güey, me voy a sentir culpable. Bueno, por aquí suena. Oh. Ay, cuerno.
My favorite envoy! Thank you for bringing us back together. I only regret that dear Runga couldn't join us, but she was always a shy one.
Lamento decepcionado.
Nonsense, nonsense. You did more than I could have, and more than any of us salty old dogs deserve. Oh, but I nearly forgot. Did the bartender send you up with our drinks? It's not a reunion without a toast.
The captain promised us an aged rum.
I can't have much. I get queasy.
No, güey. No, güey, no le puedo decir que no, güey.
Excellent,
No,
excellent. Here, envoy, a little something from my travels all those years ago. May it bring fortune to your journeys too. Now, make a toast for us. Give us all something more to drink to.
También habrá envenenado la mía. No, güey,
To new times ahead.
To the healing of wounds.
Not all wounds can... I wish Rwanga were here. Drink. Drink!
Ahí está, güey, ya valió madre.
Well, that was unexpected.
For
Ya
once,
sabía,
I'm
güey.
grateful that I prefer wine.
Oh, my. What's happened to Koa?
I think he's dead, boss.
Dead? Why, this is tragic. Oh, it must have been his rum allergy. It always goes straight to his head.
I'm weeping myself silly.
It was a toast to remember, Envoy, but I'm afraid I must look after my friend now.
¿Qué pasa? No mames, pues te preguntas qué, güey, ¿estás tonto o qué?
I believe the captain just made us unknowing accomplices to a crime.
I'll never forget what you did for me here. Oathbinder bless and keep you.
Godlike. Ah, back already? Have you got the
No,
heart?
güey, sí, güey, ya. Estás bien, no puedo conmigo.
I'm not ashamed to admit we had a near-death experience or two. Well done.
Ah, I'm impressed. Did you like my designs?
Nunca rechazo una oportunidad de probar mis habilidades.
Ah, well, I'm glad somebody thinks so. Fools here didn't appreciate my talents until the Dream Scourge showed up.
Your talent for bodily harm is impressive, if troubling.
Huh. Well, you managed well enough. Now, the heart.
Toma.
You earned it, Hamaku.
Thank you. You've made an old man very happy in his last days. Here, take this. You have more use for it than I do now.
Doña Forrao.
I know you just talked to my uncle. You didn't give him the heart, did you?
Vamos a buscar a lo correcto. La decisión no era nuestra.
But how could you? You know what he's going to do with it.
Ojalá todo fuera diferente, pues esa es su decisión.
Oh God. I'm going to lose my uncle. And for what? His pride?
El orgullo y la dignidad son lo único que le queda a un viejo guerrero.
That's not true.
Ay, güey.
He has family. You don't understand at all.
This is between the two of you. I'd better be on my way.
Damn you. Everything was fine until you poked your nose into it. I hope the sand swallow you and you never come back to Thirdborn again!
Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
Que los hombres cantan atravesados que te arrancan los ojos como ofrenda.
Well, with her skill in spellcraft, she certainly could do so if she wanted to. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Aldra's titties, the Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant. Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful.
Chale, la forra es igual de fantasía que yo, güey.
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
You got it. I'll make sure to roll around in the warm sun for a bit while I'm at it.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
What gave it away? The tableau of frozen corpses? The Archmage of Terror is many things, but subtle is not one of them.
Yes, but look at them. The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
Whatever you say, Yardsley. Regardless, we didn't come across this by accident. The Archmage is trying to frighten us. Successfully, I might add.
A spell. And a very clever one. Ringrim's using her illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone except us. Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage. Precisely. Chances are we'll die. But if we don't, we stop Ludwig and get into the ruins. So, win-win.
I like our odds. Especially with you around.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay close.
Morbid, disturbing, intimidating. But I like it.
¿Y esto qué? Oh. Chingados. Ah, es viajar a otro lado. Oh, ok. Esto fueron todas los comentarios sobre los ventas. No se ve nada.
And even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful? Stay close. Greenbrim's trying to scare us off. We won't let her win.
Ok, más o menos este como que ilumina. Bueno, más o menos, güey. A ver, dame 5, canal. No se ve, güey. ¿Quién está haciendo la sombra? ¡Ay!
At the risk of stating the obvious, it's pretty damn cold. The seasons are all wrong. Nature is grimacing.
It's just a trick, Convoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
Chale, no puedo correr.
Too elegant for such a creature.
Lanza. Ah, caray. Ay, es objeto de misión. Yo pensé que era arma para Miguelito. ¿Podemos ir más rápido? Ah, gracias.
Visitors, do you know what this moment calls? You wish to find me in my town? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
A la madre.
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces.
Chale, ¿será por aquí?
Ok,
es por acá.
Under my protection. On the left.
Pero los están. Chingada madre, deja de curar. Oye, pues así que digas, no mames, cuánto daño hace, güey, la lanza esa. Pues la neta es que no. No, que hay un güey más arriba. A ver, ¿cómo? Ah, bueno. Ah, me cansé, güey, espérame, son un putazo de güeyes.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see you inside my tower.
We're in no position to argue. She has all the power here.
No, por más que me subo la estamina, güey, de chile en ningún momento me siento cómodo estando pegue y pegue, güey. A ver. Creo que nunca hay suficiente estamina, güey, en este pinche juego, güey. Mucha gente dirá, por eso el mundo abierto survival del creador de PUBG será brutalmente difícil. Ah, esa ya lo hemos visto. De hecho estábamos diciendo que esa vez estaba, pues, que estaba chido, ¿no? Porque pues si se supone que es un survival, que es para sobrevivir. O sea, realmente es lo que a muchos juegos les falta, güey. O sea, de ese estilo, de ese género. A ver, ¿qué había? Por acá había algo, güey. Acá brillaba. Ah, esto. Muy bien, total, ese güey ya no los va a usar. Échame esto.